morning. This is Patricia Hill in Jacksonville, Florida on the new moon. How are you doing? You know, we're all being asked to empty our hearts right now. And what I have recognized in myself as well as my clients, and what I have observed is very powerful. And I want to share this with those of you who are empaths, that are always giving, right? Sending their light out, praying for others. What I experienced with a client, so I really saw and felt and held space for this client energetically, is that when you are open-hearted and you send your light out to love others, when the exchange comes back to you, because it will, that's the natural ebb and flow of energy, of love, of God. What does your heart do? Does it automatically shut down? Did you ever think about that? Because if you are holding guilt in your heart from a past experience, do you realize that no matter how much light you send out, how many people you serve, when that expansion comes back to you, if that guilt is the gatekeeper of your heart, do you know when that light comes back, expanded, overflowing, that your gatekeeper shuts down? And it goes from this big, huge wave of light to like someone turning off the water faucet. Do you realize that? Well, I wanted to share that so you could observe how you respond when the light returns back to you. Is your heart shutting down? Is the gatekeeper turning off the flow the moment it returns to the heart? You know, that's one reason why breath work is so powerful, because it keeps the heart open as you're breathing. But then, you know, you think about, there's also other layers, right? Like, what's that heart-mind connection where you could really open up into that sacred space and allow those old experiences to finally transmute so you can live your best life and stop shutting down. Does that make sense? God has given me some insight as well as understanding. So if you feel that you need support in emptying out that heart, right? So when you send that beautiful light out, that when it comes back, that you open up to it and you don't unconsciously turn it off the moment it hits you, or the moment it returns back to you, because that's flow, ebb and flow, give and take, right? Unconditional love flows back to you. But if you're not unconditional with yourself, what do you unconsciously do? You turn off the water spigot, right? The water faucet. You turn it off the minute it comes back. Like, oh, I can't have that. Everybody else can have it, but not me. So, you know, that's my new moon message from all the compression, right? We've been in a pressure cooker for probably a month, right? And there's days where you feel that you've underneath a 5-ton rock going, okay, does anybody lift the rock off of me? Jesus, roll the rock away from the cave, right? So, you know, I just kind of wanted to share that today. My name is Patricia Hill. I'm a spiritual coach. And I have designed a specific session for emptying the heart. So when the light comes back to you, the flow will remain open instead of shut. Does that make sense? So if you are interested in working with me, please reach out or DM me. I do have a website. It's www.accessyourintuition.com. I hope you have a wonderful full moon, and namaste.